Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Stevens in at the 3 spot. And for San Antonio, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Zohan in at the 4. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having a couple Hall of Famers.
Jones against Garland. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Doris for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
They throw good, Garland.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
All 3 throws good from Garland. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And boy, he's made the most of it.
Jones, no luck. Garland surveying the D. Clock at 6. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Jones, the pass to Poeltl. Here's Vassell. Oh, good with the triple. 1:49 left here in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell, and Poeltl sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Poeltl, that's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Stevens. Here's Allen. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
You like Allen to keep his concentration, refuses to let the defense outmuscle or outwork him.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now here's Jones. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Hurdle can set a mean screen.
Jones against Garland. Wound up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands. Jared Allen, nice and easy.
Jones dishes to Pirtle. Now here's Vassell. Covered by Mitchell. Pirtle kicks to Johnson. Back to Pirtle. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Steffens. He's guarded by Johnson. Stevens, the pass to Garland. He feeds it to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his third assist on the night. Jones, that's for two, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Cleveland, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, well, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
So on the floor for Cleveland, at the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. Osman in at the forward with Love joining him. And it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. It's his first trip to the line.
For the Cavaliers, Robin Lopez at the line for two.
And he knocks down the first one.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
Now, here's Richardson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Passes it to Garland. And he lays it straight in. Garland's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons. And former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
A nice shot by LeVert. And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
1:14 left now here in the second. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Here's Osman. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. LeVert against Richardson. He kicks to McDermott. The pass to Roby. On the wing, Jones. Collins setting the pick for Jones. He dishes it to Collins. They need this one. And he sinks the layup.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Cleveland leading by 10. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Osman. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Lopez dishes to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
Now McDermott from deep three-point range. And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers lead by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
They've each been fantastic tonight, playing with fire, doing just about everything. Lots of pressure on these two in the second half.
I remember being the guy on a given night. Well, for me, it was all nights.
Taking some time now to look at our matchup, well, everything is going right for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They've been money tonight. Matter of fact, they've got the shmoney, Ernie. Get it? The shmoney.
No, I don't.
Great game, though. It's a great plan. Shaq gets it.
But actually, I don't get it either.
Creating their offense, and they're converting open shots.
Must be nice as a coach to sit back and watch what you drew up work to perfection.
It's not about the money. It's about the shmoney.
You know what rhymes with shmoney or money? Dummy.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in at the 4. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Here's Sohan. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Poeltl.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Out to the right wing. Allen, a screen on Jones. There's Garland. And Poeltl sends it back. Jones with Garland picks him up. Here's Vassell. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
A chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jarrett Allen.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved. And a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And he makes the first.
I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
Langford's checked in for Jones. Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Both free throws good from Garland. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product as more games are scheduled overseas. Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
And looking engaged defensively, Langford showing he has what it takes to be a shot blocker.
Wade, he's checked in for Garland. Here's Okoro. Mitchell outside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Bates Diop. Spurs trail by 9. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision to LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it. Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Pass to Chang. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Inside, here's Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mobley's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. Vassell with it. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And it's sent back by Allen.
But Jarrett Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Cleveland. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Let's play even smarter. Make sure we play harder than them. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Mentally, physically, Greg Popovich wants each guy to try and elevate his game.
Yeah, a lot of that starts on the defensive end. That's where the tone is set. It literally ripples through everything else they do.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. LeVert out there with Mitchell. And it's Osman in at the small forward. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
He misses the free throw. And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5". but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Jones checked in for San Antonio. Good on the second free throw.
It's easy to see why this team is excited about Johnson. He's a fantastic athlete with considerable upside.
Now here's LeVert. Over Richardson. And it's LeVert missing.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Johnson outside. To the inside. And Jones now atop the key. 6 to shoot. With his first shot attempt, Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones against Mitchell. Love with the screen on Jones. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Zohan, the pass to Richardson. Lays it up off the glass. Richardson's got his first 2 points of the night.
But Josh Richardson has length, and he's got hops, so on the interior, he can make those shots.
Mitchell up top, defended by Jones, and the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Stevens is checked in, and it's Garland in for LeVert. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Now, here's Mitchell. Love with the screen for Mitchell. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And stolen by Love. Garland with it, and it's Johnson picking him up to the paint. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Johnson, the pass to Pirtle. Over Allen, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jared Allen.
Well, terrific use of the pump fake by Pirtle. He gets his man in the air, draws the contact. That move is just so effective.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Evan Mobley's checked in for Kevin Love. That one misses.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Now, here's Garland. Back to Mobley. Garland finds Mobley. And he banks in the layup. Mobley's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Johnson. It's deflected. Stolen by Allen. Outside Garland. To the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.